Ladies and gentlemen, we are proud to introduce our 1986 International Queens of Harmony, Ambiance.
I ain't misbehaving, oh, I'm saving my love for saving my love for you, oh honey. No one to talk with, all by myself. No one to walk with, but I'm happy on the shelf. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take you back in the 1930s one more time, and we're going to need to introduce you to Thomas Fats Waller. In his short 39 years, he wrote over 400 fantastic tunes about living, loving, and leaving them. And honey, we're only going to sing 250 of those suckers for you tonight. So sit back, relax while we do Ain't Little Misbehavin', and I ain't. You buy that? Well, like Jack Horner in a corner. Baby, believe me, I know for certain the one that I love. I'm through with flirting, it's you I am thinking of. Ain't misbehaving, I'm saving my love for you. I'm saving my love for you. Da-da-da-da. Like that corner in a corner, don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. But while we're waiting, I just stay up later. No, baby, I'm on the valley, just me and the radio. Ain't misbehaving. Daddy, I can explain the whole thing. Ain't misbehaving. One never knows. Go on. Ain't misbehaving. I'm saving my love for saving my love for you. That's why I'm looking so good, feeling so bad. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Looking good but feeling bad from grieving over you. Looking good to hide those bitter blues. Weary days and lonely nights, I'm waiting here for you, hoping that my love you won't refuse. Ro-do-do-do-do-do, ro-do-do-do, ro-do-do-do-do-do, ro-do-do-do-do. Looking good but feeling bad is mighty hard to do when I'm feeling blue and needing you and needing you. Ro-do-do-do-do-do, 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 ro-do-do-do-do. If I should take an ocean to jump into the ocean, it's nobody's business if I do. If I go to church on Sunday and cabaret on Monday, it's nobody's business if I do. And don't care if they all despise me, but I do. Come on, dragging that tail all night bragging. Ain't nobody's business if I do. Ain't nobody's business if I eat 3 turkey dinners and an ounce. That's just beginners. Ain't your business, ain't his business, ain't her business, ain't their business. Ain't nobody's business if I do. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da. Is this wonderful? Yeah. Are there really people way up high up there? Clap if you're up there, right? Woo! That's where they must put all of the Illinois girls, right? Are y'all up there? Yeah! You guys give whole new meaning to the term ceiling fans. That's Remember, you paid to get in, I got in free.
time. Did you get your... Oh, we have a gift for you.
I got a present.
Oh, we bought you a present.
Thanks.
Our bass person, but just put it on. Don't ask us questions.
Okay.
Put it on.
All right.
She had a little quick change problem back there.
The people in the balcony
Yeah,
noticed.
the people, as all of you peeping toms have been watching all night.
Bunch of perverts.
Yeah. When she put the dress on, the flower was over here and backwards, you know. So they're back there scrambling, going, oh my God, what are we going to do? And she said, they'll keep singing. The chorus knows what they're doing. There's no problem. If you believe that she was that calm, you guys are crazy. Back there losing it. Anyway, we'd like to do a little tune called It's a Sin to Tell a Lie. Unless it works.
You know it's a sin to tell a lie. Still you keep saying I love you. I do. It may be true. I wish I knew. But I'm giving fair warning to you, rascal you. Be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Millions of hearts have been broken just because these words were spoken.
I love you, yes I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie. Some say that I'm a fool to love you. They say your heart is lying, and I'm so afraid you'll go away, leaving my sad eyes crying. I love you, yes I do. I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you. It's a sin to tell a lie you tell so well. It's a dirty, rotten, shameless, awful sin to tell a lie. Don't make me cry, 'cause if you break my heart, I'll die.
Thanks, Mom. This is great. I'd like to introduce the quartet to you. For those of you who have not met Ambiance, to my far right, this is Shelly Sweet, and Shelly sings tenor with the group. When we don't do that, you'd be sorry. Anyway, when we started singing together 4 years ago, she was living in Chicago, and she was going to school there. As a matter of fact, she is our resident college student. Shell's been going for 12 years to college. That's the truth. And she's slipped up now, and she's going to graduate here in May. This year's degree is in communication. And she was so glad. Now, we thought maybe we could come in off the road, you know, and she says, no, she's going on to grad school. Hot dog. So she's got the system figured out. She figures that she can continue to stay out of the workforce until she's too old to be needed there. God love her. I got a 1-800 number that we put her up for adoption, so if any of you are interested, I'll give it to you out back.
Yeah, no takers.
No takers. And this is Sandi Wright, and Sandi lives here in St. Louis, and she sings baritone. Sandi is our resident gourmet cook, as all of you are familiar in the chorus. All of you who are from down here in St. Louis, we never go to Sandi's to eat. It's not safe. It's been a quadrant there and sanctioned there that you should not ever eat at this house. In fact, she was the one who invented blackened chicken. But in the real world here, Sandi is a phenomenal PR person, and she works for United Way here in St. Louis. And for all of you people who have been for all of you people who've had the joy of watching a United Way film at work and it made you feel guilty and dig deep, it's her fault. She does those things. And stand up here, honey. I don't want the microphone to hide you or me, either one of us. And this is... You're a hateful bunch, aren't you? Anyway, this is Diane Huber, and she lives out in St. Charles, and her claim to fame this weekend, besides being Gary's wife and mama to these fantastic 3 boys, is that she directs this wonderful chorus. Yeah. My name's Elizabeth Hardcastle, and I'm from Central Illinois, farm country, Decatur, Illinois. Yeah. And it's pretty neat, and I direct a wonderful chorus called Prairie Pride Chorus, and we're the ones in the cheap seats way up there. All right. You girls okay? The nosebleeds go away and everything? Okay, there's an EMT down here. He's not real cute, though, so it's not worth your time. So anyway, we're just going to snort right on into a ballad, okay with you? Okay. We're doing a little tune called Keepin Out of Mischief now, and we feature our tenor, Shelly Sweet.
Don't even go to a movie show if you are not at my side. I just stay home by my radio, but I'm satisfied. All my flirting days are gone. All my love now. Keeping out of mischief now. Really am in love and I'm through playing with fire. It's you whom I desire. All the world can plainly see. You're the only one for me. I've told them in advance they can't break up a romance. Living up to every vow. Keeping out of mischief now. Don't you know I'm keeping out of mischief now? Really am in love and I have told them in advance they can break up our romance. Living up to every vow. Yeah. Keeping out of mischief now. Keeping out of mischief. Keeping out of mischief now. Really am in love and how. Keeping out of mischief now.
I also need to mention we have lots of family and friends along with us tonight. Shelly's family has come along with, and our very special friend Vern. And we've got also in the audience some friends of mine that I work with. I failed to tell you, I don't always tell this in public, but I work in a nuclear power plant. And yes, I do glow in the dark if it's worth my time. What's next here? Letters, we get letters. Anyway, so we'd like to kind of take you down into Harlem and introduce you to stride piano. That's when the right hand plays all sorts of funky little melodies down here, and the left hand plays alternate chords. Meet you bums at the end. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da, got me everything that I please. Ra-da-da-da-da-da-da, little amble keys, yeah. I love to take a look at everything. He's underneath my fingertips. I love to listen to it too. I love to feel the melody just trickling off of my lips. Well, amble keys and a song to sing. Now how could you ask for more? Then tickling the ivory, sing and jive. I repeat what I said before. I love to tinkle on an open piano. I will always be the top banana with a handful of keys. When my left hand thumbs
striped piano. Then right there in between those bass notes, I play chords for that striped piano sound. Well, there it is, that striped piano. I'm a whiz at striped piano. Striped piano, yeah, no, yeah, no, no, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah. That's enough of that Alpine jazz. Here's where it all fades off. First right hand goes off with the melody I make up. Then the left hand plays tricks with the rhythm and both hands picking it up. My fingers feel breezy, they're easy on the keys. They're light as a feather and grooving together with the moving bass for stormy weather. I can never be lonely, got me everything that I please. I feel good, I feel strong, nothing bad can go wrong. Nobody else commands what holding these two hands. There's such an appealing, powerful feeling, dealing with a handful of keys. Well, I'm stupid and open, yeah, now. In a subtle manner, I can lay my keys underneath my fingertips. I like to listen to it through the stillness. So quiet. I like to listen to the melody strictly off of my lips. And little keys in a song to sing. Wah, tickling the ivory singing time. Wah. Dealing with a handful of keys. Whoopee! Dealing with a handful of keys. Plunk, 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 plunk. Dealing with a handful of keys.
Weekend going to be a fun time for all of us mothers?
Yeah.
Isn't that going to be a swell time? Mama's Day is coming up for all you people who haven't paid attention to the calendar. I'm just doing my duty as a mom to let you know. And we're singing, she's graduating that weekend, and I can hardly wait to get back home Sunday and cook for 50 people. And I get this little flower from Schnucks. Think about it. I've given those people the best years of my life. In between them and my ex-husbands, that is. I tell you what, I'm putting in my order this year for a Porsche. And those suckers better come through or there ain't gonna be any dinner, so there. I tell you, I just love them. I got the last little one at home. That's my baby. He's 6'2" and 260 pounds. He's gonna be 20 if I let him live. Tell you, if I could find a way to put that sucker back, he'd be gone in a heartbeat. I see you've all been there. Parenting, it's great. I wish he'd have come with an owner's manual. You can't even trade him in. But anyway, he loves his mama. I can tell that because he won't leave the house. Okay, now we're going to snort into another ballad. No, I'm teasing you. A couple of years ago, the quartet decided we wanted something a little different. We loved the Fats Waller tunes, and we'd had such a great time with them, but we said, well, we'd like to branch out and do something a little bit different. And so we found out that George Gershwin and Fats Waller were fast friends, great friends. They had shared piano benches together in styles and swapped lies and had a little Jack Daniels probably together, you know. And tea. And they had a great time together. So we kind of investigated that, and along with that came some phenomenal music from Gershwin. And our arranger, David Wright, who, by the way, has arranged everything that you've heard tonight, and I want you to all know we have sung them all real close to what he had in mind. He doesn't like for us to point him out in the audience, and we're going to spare him tonight, but he's sitting over here. So anyway... anytime anything goes wrong, it's his fault. Not a problem. But anyway, so we said we wanted something kind of new, something challenging. And he said, well, I've kind of been mulling over in my brain here the past 6 months. He said, Gershwin did a beautiful tune called Rhapsody. And he said, I feel some words for this. And he said, I feel a real need to put this down on paper. And lo and behold, it came to us, all 19 pages of it, complete. And we mentioned to him that it was an instrumental. Didn't seem to bother him. It still doesn't bother him that the thing's an instrumental, and it has some wonderful words. And I want to explain where the words came from. And David's just a small-town boy. He's raised in the South. And when he came away he graduated from a small college, and he came to New York City. He came in on a bus in the Port of Authority with a couple of bags, and that was about what he had. And he was going to Columbia University. If you come into the Port of Authority or any large city like that on the bus, you know that there's no English spoken there. There are 500 different dialects, and you're a stranger in your own land. And so when David got off the bus, he was both excited, thrilled, and terrified with New York City. So ladies and gentlemen, from the heart and the pen of David Wright, we bring you his recollections of New York in Rhapsody in Blue.
Directing their flow. Somehow the stir bemuses me so. I am simply bounded with sounding alive with the jive of this tone. I am simply plastic with bursting the flare of the sea. The music haunts me, the ruckus rocks me, my blasting my brain. Everyone moves along with the rhythm and flair. Harlem guitar turns on with a comical flair. And on Park Avenue, rich folks are strutting with their noses in the air. Taxi cabs zig and zag with the beat of Times Square. The pounding rhythm of the sidewalks and the subways and the avenues and side streets in the heart of New York. The bustling, unabated pulse to the avenue, the packed masses rumble along. Hammering, clamoring. Through a dark corridor, the train passes thundering on. And roaring past the station wall, CD with graffiti, the deafening noise gets worse. I'm staring at blank faces of all races, then I discover somebody stole my purse.
Say, honey, I sure hope you had American Express. You should never leave home without it.
Into Grand Central, now the train clatters. Opens the doors and now the crowd scatters. Like a brigade of marching ants surging out of the ground. Dun, 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 onto the busy corners, mad merging merry-go-round. Dun, 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 dun,
I get away and through a tall building, into an elevator now filling.
skyward we go up to the top story. As if the old man ends grand glory, I hear the sound. I hear a song in every avenue, bustling, shouting, dark clouds, broken heart crying, gentle wind sighing. Music is there in every subway train rolling, drown each little song from every corner in town. It plays to me. Each sound is like music to me. It's playing this chorus I hear the music of the night rising above the flashing light. I hear the music of the great white wave, play the dazzling glamour of the late night sway. Oh, the blazing up air is hovering up in the air, the distant sound of many songs ascending, mixing and tuning into a melody with rhythm and harmony too. And suddenly there's jazz. The pounding rhythm of the sidewalks and the subways and the avenues and side streets in the heart of New York. I feel it. The bustling, elevated, pulsing and convulsing in this ocean of commotion is a part of New York. And it's a part of that rhapsody, grand air, the music rising out over this land. Hear the music. This jiving jumble is the magic and the majesty, the spirit and the splendor of the town of New York.